Okay, guys, here I am. I mean business now. I've got my mic, I've got my tripod. Somebody actually convinced me to buy this to do TikTok videos, and I never did it. And in order to get the phone onto my tripod, I had to take my cover off, and I mean, just a big deal for an old guy, right? So, but I decided to do this because I didn't want to hold it. Even though I'll have to do that anyway, I wanted to kind of just give you guys a quick run through of what it is that I've been doing. I've been doing a lot, and it's been sporadic because I got a full time job, so I'm doing this, at night after work. I'm doing this on the weekends. As a matter of fact, this last Saturday, I spent probably 12 hours. Not even joking, 12 hours. And after I was done, I went, geez, that's all I got done. But there's a lot. There's a lot to it. A lot of plot and planning. A lot of messing up and then having to redo stuff. So I am learning by trial and error. I've never done this before, but I am super stoked that I made a decision to do this. And, it's going to be by the grace of God that everything goes off without a hitch when it comes down to the wire. So anyway, just I wanted to tell you that I've been working hard, and that's why I haven't posted any videos. Been trying to post some other stuff about menu items, about T-shirts, different things. Anyway, just wanted to walk you guys through this real quick. So this is the sink setup, and if you know anything about pop-ups, this is called a galley sink, and it actually originally had a stove and a sink in it. I tore both those out. Matter of fact, I tore the whole top off of it, and I put on this new top, which I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's actually just the bare wood right now. If you can see it, let me see if I can point to in the camera. This long piece right here is going to be my countertop. I chose that because it's washable. It's really really resilient, non-stick, non-absorbent. That's the word I'm looking for. Non-absorbent. So anyway, let me show you here. What I did is I put. I have to have a 3-compartment sink. So there's my 3-compartment sink right there. Stainless steel. Got my drains in. I don't know if you can see that. I'm gonna try and get you the right angle. Got my drains in. Got my faucet on. I talked to a guy that I bought a grill from. I actually bought a flat top grill. It's right there. You can see the little piece of it, little corner of it. Where's it at? If I can point, yeah, right here. It's a 36-inch, quarter inch, 3/8. Anyway, it's a flat top grill. Trust me. The guy sold it. He had bought a food truck out in Caldwell, and that was in it. And he wanted to get rid of it because he already had one. He was just looking for an upgrade as far as a trailer. So he's going to put all of his own equipment in it. So I bought that. Anyway, he told me, Gary, you have your 3 compartment sink, which is awesome. If you put an additional sink in it, that's called your food prep sink, then you don't need a commissary kitchen. And I trust this guy because he's been in the business. His parents were in the business. They did a taco truck for years and years and years. And so I figure this guy knows what he's doing. So I went out and I bought a bar sink from Home Depot, and I installed that next to the 3-compartment sink. So I'm good to go. That's what I wanted. I wanted this food trailer to be fully contained. I didn't want to have to go spend more money on prepping stuff. And quite honestly, I'm prepping hamburger, I'm prepping onions, and that's it. Really, that's it. And so anyway, I just want to make this as simple as possible and as easy as possible so that I can just be self-contained. So anyway, under here, if you see this right here, I'm gonna try and get a shot of it. This is the plumbing that I did. I had to hook it up, and I learned from a plumber you have to have a grade on these things. In other words, it has to have a decline so that the water will naturally go down the piping. So I did that. You probably can't see that in this video. Let's see, maybe I can do it sideways. I wonder if that works. Okay, anyway, so I had the plumbing go at a downgrade, and then I have a little trick here. This piece right here, is hose, and this is what's cool about a galley sink in one of these pop-up trailers. I'm gonna try and catch this on camera while I'm holding my microphone. I hope I haven't muffled it to death. But anyway, so the idea with the galley sink is that when you're when you lower your roof and you're ready to go, this has to go down, and it goes down to the floor, and all the hosing, all the plumbing is over here on the side. It's flex hose, the plumbing, because you got to pull this thing down on the ground. The plumbing back there needs to be able to move. Then you're able to slide this in, which is going to be our table that we will slide in and out. We're going to put bar stools around it so that people can sit down. We're probably going to have some games on the table that people can play, some really fun games, probably have a prize wheel of some kind, perhaps. Just dreaming and envisioning, we want to go and attract a crowd. So that's what we're looking at doing. So anyway, you have to have this galley sink down on the ground in order to pull in this table, which used to be actually a bed. There was one on both sides. I took one out, and I'm using the other one as a table. The trick is getting the galley down. So let me see if I can show you. There's a lever right here. There's a lever right here. You see this bar, and I pull it down like a slot machine, and then it just stays stationary on the ground. So let me see, where am I at? Let me see if I can get a picture of this so you guys can understand what's going on. You can see part of the handle right here. I have to pull this thing. Uh-oh. Look, I've got a problem. Do you see my problem? My faucet neck, my gooseneck for my produce won't clear. The bar won't clear, so I can't put this all the way down on the ground, so I have a problem. I'm not able to put this on the ground and then slide in my table so I can be mobile. But don't worry, because this is all dry fitted. I didn't put the countertop in yet. I got to pull everything out, undo the plumbing, and I found online some. They call them. What are they called? They're called pot filling faucets, and I don't know if you've heard of that or not. But they're basically, they fold, and I think they have some that are made for RVs too. Where they actually fold down the faucet itself. The gooseneck has a hinge, and it literally folds down. So I'm going to have to buy one of those, because I realized I was going to test this, and then I wanted you guys to see it. I'm going to need to get rid of this gooseneck and buy one of those pot fill faucets, or a fold down. I can't remember the actual terminology, but I looked on the internet and came across them because I thought I might be running into this problem. Anyway, if I was to be able to pull that lever all the way down, then the galley would rest on the floor right here. And then I slide in my table. Unfortunately, I guess I'm not going to be able to do that right now and show you guys. But I do want to show you some other stuff. Right here is the switch for the pump. And I have my pump set up right down there. Hope you guys can see this. I know the sun's kind of shining in there. Maybe I'll take the phone out. Let me take the phone out here real quick. Sorry, guys. So right here's the pump, and I just installed that. I have my clean water inlet valve, which I can hook up a hose or whatever, and it'll go. This isn't the actual hose. This was the old one that came with the trailer, but I'm going to connect a new one. So you have your city water right here. You have your city water. So I'll hook up right there, and then that goes through this hose and into my 22.5 gallon clean water tank. That's my clean water tank. And then, of course, I have an air gap here, and then I have it hooked up to my pump right there. The thing with the galley is it goes down through here, I hope you guys can see that. Yeah, it goes down through here and then feeds down. This is the flex hose. This is the only way I can do this so that I can actually pull the galley all the way down without busting a pipe. Then I have a 45 here, and if I open this up, it goes down, 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 down into my gray water tank. So right underneath here is a 44-gallon black water tank, and that's where all my wastewater is going to go. This is the inlet for the drain because I'm going to put another sink, a hand washing sink, which I have right there. It's the grill hand washing sink, is going to go right in this area right here. And that way I'm going to be able to wash my hands if I need to while I'm cooking on the grill. And then over here where these pile of boxes are, that's where my prep table is going to go. My prep table is, of course, going to have my, it's going to have my onions and I'm belching because I ate a burger earlier, and it wasn't a smash burger. I've been eating smash burgers. Not just perfecting the technique and the taste, but yeah, so I've eaten a lot of smash burgers over the last little while. So I thought and plus I didn't want to bust my grill out and do all that smash burger. So I just cooked a burger on the stove. If I try to smash burger on my regular stove in my house, and I set off my smoke alarms because you got to get the grill super hot and then smash that thing down, and the ventilation isn't that great, so it filled the kitchen up with smoke, and I have an upstairs, so all the smoke went upstairs. They set all the alarms off, and that wasn't too fun, so I don't want to do that again. But anyway, I guess I turn the camera around and let you guys have a better idea. There's where my other grill that I just bought is going to go. That one's going to go right here. I'm going to have my sink here. We're going to take orders here. This is going to be my prep table all right here, and then this is basically going to be our office for the business. It's got a countertop and it's got some drawers. I have a POS system here. Might be able to switch it up and take orders on either side, and then of course there's my table full of junk that is going to be the pullout for people to eat. Oh, I did start spray painting black. This vehicle is going to be, or this trailer is going to be black. The ceiling is going to be black. I'm going to have LED strip lighting. It's going to go all the way around. I'm going to take this lighting off and put probably a 4-foot LED mini light there. It's going to be really thin, but it's going to be enough to light this thing up. If I choose to do stuff at night, if I choose to go downtown, I've already taken that one out. If I choose to go downtown at night or somewhere in the nighttime, I'll be able to light this thing up, and it will be really, really super cool. Oh, I want to say one more thing with the plumbing down here. I'm going to get a electric hot water tank. It's like you can get them like 2, 4, 8-gallon hot water tank. So I'm gonna have instant hot water here and at my hand washing sink. So that's gonna be absolutely awesome. So the whole idea is for this thing to be completely self-contained. I have a breaker box down here. I think I showed you guys that in the last video or a video a while ago. I'm gonna get down off this ladder and hopefully not fall. And then I think I showed you guys, that's gonna be I'm going to get 2 12-volt marine batteries. That's what's going to power this whole thing. And, of course, I'm going to get a tank, bigger tank. This is just a small one you can buy to run your barbecue, but I'm going to get a bigger one and strap that bad boy to this. It comes with the propane hookups already, so that's going to be cool. I'm going to hook up the propane, hook up the electricity, got the grill. The only other, so the few things that I have left to do is, obviously, I gotta finish the countertop, finish installing the plumbing there, the sink. I'm gonna order 2 stainless steel tables and bolt them to the floor. one for the prep and one for hand washing and just to set stuff on. What else? Oh, and then the electric hot water tank, and then paint it. And here's about the whole thing's going to be black. My theme is black, red, and yellow. Not sure exactly how I'm going to incorporate all that in there, but I know up here is going to have my logo. I actually printed out my logo there, and I just taped it on there because I want to kind of get a visual. But we're going to have a logo there and a logo here. And of course, in the middle, we're going to have basically like our tagline for our business, Gary's Original Smash Burgers, smash, sizzle, delicious. And that's going to be on both sides on the top. Not sure if we're going to do anything down here, probably not. But we'll definitely have those words, smash, sizzle, delicious, with the logos on either side. And of course, that'll be on that back side too. So anyway, that is my story, and I'm sticking to it. So thanks, guys, so much for all your support. I really do appreciate you. This has been one fun, exciting, and tiring journey that I've been on. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for all your support. You guys have been amazing. I call you family, and I mean it. I know almost everybody on the Facebook page. They're here local in the Meridian, Boise area, and some in California. Hey, Cali, represent. Some in Washington State. Hey, James, what's going on? And of course, here in the local area. So anyway, I just want to say thank you, guys. I appreciate you. You are family. This is super exciting. It's coming together. I'm not probably going to meet my deadline of the end of May. March, April, May. Yeah, I'm probably not going to reach that. We're probably looking at June. So I'll be lucky to get a couple events before the end of the year. But we're going to be geared up to go for next year full blast. In the meantime, I'm going to do as many events as I can, and I'm going to go to as many locations in the area as I can. I'll be posting those on Facebook once we get up and running full bore, and it's going to be smashed. I'm super excited. Thanks again for your support. God bless you guys. I'll talk to you soon.